Carpet Caster got a call from the landowner that beavers were being a problem on his property. They'd created this dam that we knocked a hole in order to drain some of the water to get their attention. We did this because the dam is blocking up the creek, which is causing the low water crossing to be flooded, and the rancher can't get equipment in and out of the property in order to do work. Now this is the same property where in the previous video I got video of all the hogs next door on the hog sanctuary.
Correct.
And this is from where we are seated. Now we've had 3 beaver come in, one that's on the left hand side that's in the water, 2 that are on the bank, one of which has disappeared. And I shoot, and I think I hit that one, but we do not ever find the body of it. The beaver in the water disappears on us. But it's not very long later that the beaver in the water comes back. And because I shot first on the last set of beavers, the landowner is going to be primary on this shot. I'm going to be the backup.
You got him? He's standing up.
And when the landowner's gun did not go off, I went ahead and shot. And that's going to be a confirmed kill, as the landowner found the body in the water the very next day, and he went ahead and took out the dam with his tractor. A few days later, he's back, and he redeemed himself quite nicely, and he got another one of the beaver. After several days without seeing anything, Carpe Sus was on a property where we hadn't seen hogs in quite a while. Got a hog out there in the distance, got some cattle. There's the hog, and it is being trailed by a coyote. Both of these are on our side of the fence, but they are on the property line. Now here I've sped up the video. As I'm moving up on the hog and coyote in order to get into a shooting position, a car came down the highway, scared the cattle scared the hog is now on the neighbor's property. The coyote's still on our side, but I don't want the coyote nearly as much as I'd like the hog, so I'm going to wait and see what happens. And right now I'm getting video through my Fusion Thermal Avenger 55 XR thermal weapon sight as the hog makes its way back up and down along the fence line. And I hope to be getting a shot at it with my TX-15 multipurpose carbine enhanced from Lone Star Armory. It's got an 18-inch Bartline barrel, which several people have asked about. I'm going to be shooting Maker Tip Directs bullets loaded by Druid Hill Armory and the Starline brass. At this point, I think the hog is going to disappear on me. It's headed towards a water supply, and it goes behind the trees, but only seconds later turns around and comes back out again. Here I make a little adjustment to the image quality, and I continue to watch the hog tease me as it goes up and down the fence line. Now what he's doing right here is he's actually looking for a nice hole in the fence to pass through. He could cross just about anywhere, but he's actually looking for a hole in the fence. And why is he doing this? Well, on this side of the fence is winter wheat. On the side of the fence where he is right now, there is no winter wheat. So I continue to wait, thinking he will cross back over. But now he's getting further and further away as he looks for a way back into the winter wheat. So until the hog crosses back over, I don't have a shot. Here I think he's about to cross, but he decides not to and continues to move on.
Come on.
After waiting nearly 8 minutes for him, he's crossing back over and finally back on our side of the fence. Here we go. First shot is into the shoulder as he runs into the property, which is great, but then he turns and starts to head away. That one catches him in the butt, and I think he's going to be down, but he continues to move right, which is towards the property line, which I don't want.
Stay on our side, stay on our side.
That last shot was in the right hand shoulder, and he finally goes down. And I hear some cattle coming. There they are, all passing underneath me. But the hog's still moving. And I shoot well over the cattle, feeling confident that there was no way that they were going to be able to jump into my field of view. The opening shot was low on the left shoulder and was quite a bleeder. This shot would have been fatal. The boar itself came in at 175 pounds, and when I went looking for bullets, just did bullet recovery. The first shot came in, broke the left humerus, went through the heart area, probably went through some ribs. It was fragmented, causing the loss of a lot of blood, and was recovered with about 11 inches of penetration.
All right. Where is it? There's actually a lump right here.
This is going to be shot number 3.
Right. There we go. And I'm going to do a bullet recovery, and that's about it on this hog.
And this one came in, entered the right shoulder, went through the scapula, went through the ribs, clipped the lung, stopped underneath the skin after about 12 inches of penetration, and was recovered completely intact. Shots 2 and 4 were in the abdomen, and I did not look for those. I went to hunt the next day and forgotten to charge the batteries in the Avenger 55 XR. No problem, it comes with 2 sets of batteries. I put it in a charged set of batteries in the unit. And the partial batteries I took with me and used the charger that comes with it, plugged it into the USB outlet in my truck, and got the batteries charged up on my way to hunt. And this is on a property that I hunted the night before. I had seen a hog on this property, but by the time I got the rifle out of the truck, the hog had disappeared on me. So I'm back looking for it again, and I think I found it. Once again, it's going to be in some winter wheat. And here I moved it to where I'm going to take my shot. It's a full moon at this point, so there's no way I'm going to get very close to this hog. Not the shot I would have liked. Looked to be mid-body. But the hog went down nearly immediately, just on the opposite side of the fence. So went around and grabbed the truck.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
This boar was a little bit larger, coming in at 185 pounds. The shot was further back than I would have liked, just behind the shoulder on the right side. On a quartered toward shot, which meant the bullet exited further back on the opposite side. Not a great shot. Once again, doing just simple bullet recovery. It looks like the bullet entered through the right shoulder, broke a rib, clipped the lung, probably went through the liver and digestive tract, exited mid-body on the left side. It over-penetrated at, 13 inches, which is great. And it dropped the hog quickly despite being a less than ideal shot. Carpe sus, my friends.